Hey guys, got a fairly light aerobic routine for you today, given that it's Sunday, a day of rest. I couldn't really move myself today. Here are the exercises. We've got step back into a knee up, alternating legs, an on the spot march, which we'll use to sort of break up bouts of the other exercises. Side to side uppercuts with plenty of movement in the hips and the lower back and the knees, the ankles, and controlled burpees. So we're not going to be bounding up, bouncing around, given that most of us are working out at
Hey guys,
home.
welcome to day 7. Day 7 is going to be light aerobics. That said, it's always good to have a little bit of a stretch of the major muscle groups before you begin. So if you haven't done that yet, I suggest you just pause this and run through, maybe march on the spot to warm up ever so slightly, then run through a few basic stretches. I'll link a routine below and then come back to this. Let's get going. We're going to start off with step back into knee up, and we're going to do that for 1 minute, okay? So let's have the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Step back with the right foot, knee up. Step back with the left foot, knee up. Step back with the right foot, knee up. Step back with the left foot, knee up. Back, up, back, up, back, up, back, up, back, up. That's it. We might even bring in a little bit of movement in the upper body, or not. Just keep it nice and balanced and controlled, the movement. We're going to do that for a minute, then we're going to break it up with some marching on the spot, and then we'll come back to this for another minute before moving on to the next exercise. I think I'm going to turn round and face you. Okay, there we go. Right, breaking the rhythm a little bit, anyway. Okay, so let's just march on the spot for 30 seconds, then we'll go back into that. So this, although we are doing things in intervals, we're doing an exercise for a minute, then marching for 30 seconds, then back to the exercise for a minute, and then maybe moving on to a similar cycle. This isn't what we'd call a high intensity interval training workout or circuit. This is still basically aerobic workout. Okay, get ready. And the reason is because we are exercising at an intensity at which there's not necessarily a burn in the muscles. We're just essentially, your respiratory system can keep up with what you're doing and can keep up with this activity for quite some time. And it's also, although we're changing the exercises and moving between them, they're all of a similar intensity and we're not taking breaks. So everything is kind of on the same level, although the exercises are changing and we're coming into one and out of that and into another and so on. It's all being done at quite a constant, steady intensity. So after this, we'll move on to another exercise, and that's going to be side to side uppercuts. Really simple. We're going to throw an uppercut over to the side, across the body, bounce down and over to the other side, bounce down, other side, bounce down, up, up, up. That's it. Find the rhythm. Good bounce in between each punch. I tend to breathe out as the punch seemingly lands. Okay, and back to marching for 30 seconds, then we'll go back into that exercise. This just gives certain muscle groups a break and ensures that we don't overwork anything or strain any particular muscles. As I say, this is all fairly low intensity today, so I don't really see that being an issue. Okay, another few seconds of this and then we'll move back into the side to side uppercut. Let's get a nice bit of rotation here in the torso Plenty of movement in the lower spine here and in the hips. Loosen up a little bit. Almost there. Let's see. Yep, 5 seconds. Okay, back into the uppercuts. Can maybe get a little bit punchier with it. It is, after all, a punch. Maybe a little bit more dynamic. Nice bend in the knees, in between punches, driving upwards with the punch. Okay, moving on to the next exercise, which is bending forward, hands on a mat or on the ground, one foot back, other back, first foot up, second foot up, stand, down. Burpee, basically a slow motion burpee. Good, almost there. Starting to feel this a little bit in the hamstrings ever so slightly. So we're going to break it up with the marching on the spot again for 30 seconds. And then back into the slow motion burpee. And then that will be that done for today. If you want to do more, you could do another cycle or move on to one of the routines, higher intensity routines from the other day. Or that's you. Anything, I'm telling you, anything is better than nothing, you know, especially for health purposes. Come back to that in a second. Right, slow motion burpee. So yeah, for fitness, sure, maybe you're going to be wanting to do more than 5 or 10 minutes at a time to accelerate your fitness. But see, for health reasons, a very small amount of exercise on a daily basis can make a difference. It really can. Anything is absolutely 100% better than nothing. So start small and build up. Almost there. Okay, that's a wee routine for today. As I say, just to get the metabolism going, wake yourself up a little bit, invigorate yourself, and burn a few calories, work up a little bit of a sweat. As I say, something is always better than nothing. So to do this each day, you're going to feel infinitely better than if you didn't, if you just delayed until that day when you can perhaps do, you know, half an hour or an hour in the gym and whatnot. Don't postpone it. Just get on with it. Start small and build up. Alright, cheers.